POE devices are becoming more and more common to be plugged into the network, and right now with POE you can deliver up to 100 watts of power. But Jason, I believe you just told me using one single twisted pair, you're going to be able to get up to a kilowatt.
Kilowatt of power, yeah. So POE is limited to 100 watts, like you said. It's limited by like the class 2 power designation. That powers somewhere around like 80% of the devices like in an environment, but there are those things, whether it's a network switch or other building infrastructure that require a lot more power than 100 watts.
Sure.
With fault managed power, we can now get up to a kilowatt of power per 18 gauge twisted pair. So,
Fault managed power. I've never heard of that before.
Fault managed power. So think about it as like it's a safe power that can go over long distances. And everyone's familiar with like a GFCI outlet, like in your bathroom, right? To where if you drop your hairdryer in the sink, like it's automatically going to trip the breaker. Think about fault managed power the same way, because it is, high voltage. So it's 350 volts, whereas POE is like 56 volts. So a lot more voltage. A lot of people get scared when they think about 350 volts, but because the technology is constantly testing whether there's a fault on the line, like you can touch it to your tongue and you won't die. It'll shock a little bit, but you won't die. Yep.
And you can still plug that right into one of your switches.
Today, no. Today is kind of a separate power infrastructure, but like where fault managed power is going in the future is being integrated into the traditional Ethernet network.
Cool. Awesome. Well,
Yep.
thank you so much.
Yeah.